Click on. Okay, so hello everyone, and welcome to another FAME webinar. Today's webinar is about the FAME marketplace. We're here with Nikolas Zafeiropoulos from UPRC. The FAME project, which is funded under the Horizon Europe program, it brings together experts in data management, digital finance, and the data economy. And the aim was to build a secure and trustworthy federated data marketplace for embedded finance. So today we are really proud to showcase the FAME marketplace. Before we begin, just a few housekeeping notes that the webinar is being recorded, and it will be available on our YouTube channel and Learning Center in the following days. If you have any questions, feel free to type in the chat, or we will have a dedicated Q&A session at the end of the presentation. So without further delay, Nicola, the floor is yours.
Hello, and from my side. So maybe to need start with share my screen. Okay, good, nice,
Yes.
Thank you. Can you see my screen?
We can see it. Yes, you're gonna make it a full screen, the presentation?
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So I can start.
Yes, we can see it. Great.
Okay.
Thanks.
Yeah, nice and okay, nice. Good. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Nikolas Zafeiropoulos, and I will present the FAME Marketplace data platform, and joined by Argyro Mavrogiorgou and Thanos Curtis. So today on our agenda we have three main topics: the FAME technical scope, FAME user journeys, and we have many different user journeys. And of course, the last bullet, and it is very important to mention it, that we have a FAME live demo and presented different workflows. So, about the FAME technical scope, the FAME vision and the main goals, it's very important to mention for a data assets that we can have from each person. So, assigned under from one organization, and one organization based on different roles and many people. So we can join under from the FAME data marketplace, and you can explore a different technical workflows that you can support your different data assets to import to our FAME dashboard, and different stakeholders that we can support: business, consumers, governance, and different science topic and environment. So we can, especially deep details for embedded finance, under from the FAME we can join different trusted federation and accessing reliable material. Moreover, you can add different categories of assets. You can explore it. You can use it under from a specific license. You can support with different offerings, and you can buy any asset via purchasing and based on MetaMask wallet, and we can mention it in a little moment. About FAME technical functionalities that we supported under from the FAME dashboard, we have authorization based on a specific workflow to sign in one user. So we need to register first of all your organization, and after organization set one admin user, and this admin user can separate different sign-ins for each colleague to sign in on this platform. Moreover, you can have explore different assets, and based on different level of securities. Moreover, you can play with asset price range, and you can pricing advisory tool used from the users. You can explore a training material under from the learning center module, and you can find moreover the pillar that is very hot these days about ML and AI analytics, and moreover the famed dashboard developed under from eco-friendly deployments and monitoring system. About the FAME technological framework, first of all, a federation application used to register different organizations, and for each organization we have some people that register under from one organization. So federation application is the first step that we need to sign in and explore many different functionalities from Fame dashboard. This is a Fame data marketplace, and you can explore later moments in deep detail. We can see some views from our system. So this is an asset catalog that can find different asset, and it's classified under from specific type classification for its asset. Moreover, about the learning center, we can find different lessons material that we can explore, and you can see videos, short text, and some exercises. A regulation tool for regulatory compliance online tool, and it is an extending system under from the FAME dashboard. And let's focus on the FAME user journeys. We have some different user journeys. First of all, it's to navigate a user to the Fame data marketplace. We have a second user journey, and based on onboarding and access Fame data marketplace. The third user journey based on how to publish your asset to the Fame data marketplace, and you can see on practice this. And moreover, in this user journey, you can explore it on practice about the purchase asset on a Fame platform. So, first of all, we have one specific page, a help desk page that supported how can join and access on Fame. So first of all, you need to onboard your organization, and after, for each organization, register users. And after, you can use the how to enable a training functionality, and moreover how to publish or purchase that asset. But we can see later on the practice. So we need to focus and be careful how to enable trading functionalities, because we used one very advanced portfolio or wallet, and it's called MetaMask wallet. So this is the MetaMask wallet, and you need to put some information that follows, and that will give you this information to set on the MetaMask wallet to register under from your each profile that you have signed in on a Fame platform. So this is a strange step, but it is very accessible via a Fame dashboard. So let's focus on user journey one. How to navigate in Fame. We can find a landing page as a home page. You can find more information on About Us and the Help Desk page. You can explore under from data asset page. You can find support for any open question, and you can visit a learning center. A second user journey based on how to onboard it your organization and how can add organization users and how can register and sign in under from the Fame Data Marketplace. The third user journey based how to create and connection your MetaMask wallet, because this is a wallet that connected that you can use to purchase or buy one asset from the Fame Data Marketplace. The next user journey based how to purchase one asset, and you can explore this user journey on practice. And let's go to a Fame live demo. I don't know if you have any question before go to a live demo. Feel free to ask any question, or can I continue, Mariana?
Yes, I think, Nikolas, there are no questions in the chat. So yeah, let's move
Maybe
on
it's
with the
very
content.
clear. Maybe it's very clear. Yeah, okay, good.
Or it's
Great.
for the end. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, let's go. Can you see my screen? Exactly.
Yes, we can see it.
Nice. So before logging to the platform, let's explore the home page. You can find the main topics that we discover under from the Fame platform, the Federation application. So this is an application to register your organization and different users under from one organization, and the second based on a data asset catalog. So in this page we can find a different asset, and let's see something because it is very interesting. So before I log into platform, we can find some public asset. If I use a login service and after as a logged in user, then I can find assets that I can access under from my organization. So we have different categories for assets. So we have a public asset, organization asset. So we have some categories under from how to view these assets. So let's go to the Learning Center. Learning Center based on a different e-learning lessons that you can explore it, and Fame regularization tool that I mentioned before on our presentation. This is the Fame benefits, some statistics number from our community that joined on Fame. This is the numbers of each category asset that we have and supported under from the Fame. And we have some tutorial how you can navigate on different pages, and moreover you can subscribe to our newsletter, and that's all for homepage. Moreover, we can go to the About Us page. So in About Us page, we can find some information for join and how can access on the Fame dashboard. So we have a very detailed information to install important and required application to have one success logged in user. We have enabled trading functionality, and this is a more critical step because based on some configuration for your MetaMask wallet, and how you can publish or purchase your data asset. Moreover, we have some information for different frameworks that we support about for technological, business, and legal framework that supported in compliance with GDPR. We have a plethora of benefits. We have, moreover, for each category, users that supported some functionalities that it's required under from it's this, and we have fame success stories for fame data marketplace. Continue on the help desk page, we have some open or general FAQs that we can answer for one user before logged in on our platform. And we have, of course, and some tutorial and supported email that you can send us different misunderstandings. And moreover, you can find us online on different socials. So let's go to the logged in process. So now we have a authentication page. So under scanning this QR code via Spherion wallet, so we need to install a Spherion wallet application either on iOS, either on Android phones. So you can find this application from these different buttons. And if you have any question, you can click in here to find more information for this. So now I scanned my account. I don't take any photo, I scan it only. Okay, nice. Good. Now we are logged in, and one big difference that we can see, let's go to the data asset detail. We can see a lot of assets because if you remember before, we can see 5 or 6 different assets, but now we have a lot of many assets because these assets created from our organization. So we can find some more information for one asset, for example, if we want to click in here. So we can redirect and we can find some information for this asset. Some general description about the publisher, and if you want to find any offering, because you can find some assets without offerings, but this asset we can find one, at least one offering, and we can add many offerings, or we can edit a policy for this asset based on Access Policy Manager tool, and it is an external system that we can find, and we can change access type for this asset. And after you click on Save Rule, we can update the accessibility for this asset. But before continuing deep detail about offerings and purchase, let's go to the profile. On profile page, we can find two main information about some information for our profile and some information about for my connected accounts. And we can see that this account, because I have two different connected accounts, my enabled wallet now it's connected with this account. And how can mapping, if I am correct with this, if I go to my MetaMask wallet, but please give me to stop my share screen because I enter my password now, so sorry for this. If you have any question, feel free to.
Nikola, I saw that George Fadouros has had his hand raised, but George, I don't know if you want to ask any question now or once Nikolas is done.
Just a question.
Yes, George.
Okay, let's say the organization has the organization needs to register each of us. Now, I mean, now practically, in the scope of the project, we want to upload an asset. So someone from our company needs to create the company profile on Fame and then onboard the users, right?
Yes, exactly. You need from one person from your organization to set in quotes admin role, and after this user you can register other user from your organization.
Okay, and then the user will receive an email. So
Yes, you receive
and then
one
you can
email
create the credentials to log in with the Sphere wallet.
with a Sphere on wallet. Yeah, exactly. Because just one moment to show you. Just one moment, again, log out, because it is a practical purpose, so you need to clarify any misunderstandings. So if you go to the Start Federation, you need to fill in some information for your organization. And
But this,
after,
sorry, Nico, but this
yeah,
is one-time process, one time per organization, right?
yeah, exactly, yeah, one time for each organization, not for each user.
Okay.
Okay, and after from this and this registration for its organization, you can invite from an admin user for each organization the other colleagues that can join under from no reply email that you received for your email, and you can register and you can scan it this information, and you can print one badge on your Spherion wallet that you
Okay,
can scan it
and
this
then
information.
in the Spherion wallet, because I have the Spherion wallet, I have before a few months I think I have logged in, but now it says that the credentials is not available. I remember, I'm not sure if I remember it correctly, but some time ago something happened with Spherion. It was an issue. But I mean, we will have before the we create the credentials through Fame, and then we use them at Spherion, right?
See, Nicola, are you here? Nicola, we cannot hear you if you're speaking.
It's turned off my camera, I don't know.
We can hear you now, but now we can hear, I think it's Ernesto. There is some noise. Yes, Ernesto, feel free to unmute yourself.
Hi, Nikolas, if you want to clarify, because this was an issue that has been solved. You want me to clarify, or can you clarify this one? Nikolas?
Yeah, I'm here again. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm saying, Nikolas, if you want, I can clarify that that was an issue that we had, and we clarify. So what happened is that the Spherion changed, the application, and the new one wasn't compatible. You lost the credential, so it has to be reapplied. So once you have applied on the federation, you have the possibility to ask again for credential to be uploaded on Spherion, on the new version of Spherion. And you just proceed the same way. So you ask for new credential, you will receive an email that has all the links to get the new credential. Once you have the new credential on Spherion, you can proceed on the marketplace.
Okay, it's clear. Thank you, Ernesto.
Very good. Thank you.
Okay, Nico, I think we can proceed.
Yeah. Okay,
Thanks.
thank you, Ernesto.
Thanks a
Yeah,
lot.
okay, I have some gaps on my connection, so I can continue with share my screen. Can you see my screen again?
We can see it, yes.
Okay, nice. Just a moment to scan it again. Okay, so we now again logged in. So we stay in here. How can verify that we have connected this account on my wallet? And we can verify it from here, from the MetaMask extension that I have on my web browser, and this is my account. Okay, so let's continue. How can I publish one asset? So we have this form, and we can fill in some required fields that we can see. So let's step by step for each field. So we can use some test asset, and we can put the current date. We can find different asset types that we have, so we can select the data. We can put some notes for clarification. And we can copy this to more fast, and if we have some editings based on readme files, or we have some edits from our document to here, we can take it with a preview icon that you can see here, and you can see if you take or not your special characters that used on this field. You can put one asset logo, so you need to fill in with one specific URL that accessible on the internet. You can put, but it's not required. It is optional for asset website. So if you have any information that we have published for this asset, you can put information. For example, if you used some GitHub or GitLab situation, you can put for additional information. Moreover, about for different standards, you can put in here If you have some, like for example, common license for your asset, you can put this information in here. And moreover, about the content delivery service, based on some information that you can find on the information icon, that you provide information for the buyers to retrieve this asset content. So here you can enable a confirm button. So if I click to confirm button and now load it for my asset to publish, it's open the MetaMask pop-up and say the transaction request for this asset. So I can confirm, and I can find this information for transaction sent with a specific ID, and we can find now information for asset ID, and if I click to go to entry direct to specific page for this asset. And this is an important note for user to know about the assigned policy under from this asset. So if you want to click on edit policy button, you can redirect to the access policy manager external page. So you can click go to entry, and we can go to the asset detail page for this asset. So now, yeah, this is a header because I put one hashtag. And we can find the access type that I am an owner. And moreover, I can click on edit policy that I showed you before. And let's go to the add one new offering. So we can find the pre-filled information for asset ID and asset name. So I have a offering title that it is a required field. And now we have a unit type field. So we have three different information based on access duration, number of accesses, and volume of content. This means that we have a subscription, pay as you go, and pay as you use. We have three different supported services. So we select access duration. This is a subscription plan. We have a duration 1 month, and we can put a unit price. For example, I can put 5. What does it mean, a pricing advisory tool? We have this pop-up message that you described some general information for this functionality. So if you want to continue to proceed with a pricing advisory tool and click in here, you can find one questionnaire that you can fill in different information that asked from this same platform, and it is under some discussions based on pricing for different offerings support for each asset. So I will return again from the breadcrumb menu, and we can, if we don't use a pricing advisory tool, we can return, or if you want to continue, we can submit a pricing advisory tool based on a questionnaire. We can skip it limitation, but the terms and conditions you need to fill in some information. And continuing here, this is a required field, a trading account. So you need to copy our ID from our account, and we can copy it. And about the instruction to content delivery service based on some JSON rules that we can put on our offering for this asset. So if I click confirm, that we can see that loads now our system to receive this offering, and now we receive this offering, and we can go to the specific offering that we provide before, and we can find the title for this offering, and this is a title for this asset. So we have the information that we fill in our fields on previous form, and we can find some information. And if we want to purchase this asset on the specific offer, we can click on purchase button, and we open the MetaMask wallet, and we can see information that requests to purchase for one specific asset, and we can click confirm. Okay, so we have a transaction confirmed message for our MetaMask wallet, and how can find different offerings that I purchased from my account? We can go to profile and go to the purchased offers, and we can see that we have one subscription offer before, and one, this is a demo that we have now live, and we can see our portfolio for different purchase offers that we have, and we can refresh if we have any problem. We can click on refresh button, and moreover we can see our asset that we created little moments before. We can find for type and name. We can find based on ascending or descending filter. We can find a different type of assets that we have, and we can apply it, and we can find this information. Moreover, we can see that we have a chatbot service that we can have live, we can take some live information. So if you want to ask about what is a fame, or is a fame only for B2B service, for example, let's go to what is a fame. So you can return us some information, so give some information based on our knowledge that we put on our AI agent to provide for fame. So that's all for my side. Moreover, we have the web accessibility icon for all people that we can have access on a Fame dashboard. So that's all from my side for today. I hope to happy with my presentation, and sorry for a technical issue before.
Thank you very much, Nikola. The interface looks really nice and user-friendly. Are there any questions for Nikolas? You can just unmute yourself or type in the chat.
Maybe it's very clear.
Maybe it's super clear.
I hope.
No, it was great, and in any case, we will upload it on our YouTube channel later. So if there are no questions or no comments, I guess we can wrap this up. Thank you, Nikolas, very much, and the UPRC team for the presentation and the efforts. And thank you, everyone, for attending today's webinar.
Yes, thank you, Mariana, and for your organization this webinar, and for my colleagues Argiro and Thanos, because it's my supervised for this work, and of course Ernesto and all, of course. It's a collaborative work, and again, thanks a lot for all participants.
Thank you, Nikolas. Thank you, everyone. So have a nice rest of the day, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you
Bye-bye.
all.
Bye.